With the ever-increasing temperature of our climate, it has resulted in drier conditions all over the globe, especially within Australia. Drought has been a major issue for environmental regions and also rural land on both fauna and flora species. These dry conditions have led to water sources such as rivers, lakes, lagoons and even dams running low or becoming completely empty. This means Australia has become susceptible to the harsh drought. So why are we now facing a drought more than ever? As climate change increases, humans have been a contributing factor as to why our planet is rising in temperature. However, whilst this is occurring, we are also losing water quality and quantity. Drought conditions have meant that native and also introduced wildlife species are being left with minimal habitat properties. Ground cover has become insufficient from low rainfall, causing lower moisture levels in the soil, which result in trees dying and subsiding, suggesting tree-living species are losing crucial habitat, shelter and protection. Studies have shown severe droughts have caused an increase in deaths and also abnormal biogeochemical cycles from early leaf fall. This results in an increased salinity level within the soil, which can cause the land to become susceptible to cracking and erosion. Drought is also causing major issues within the farming industry of Australia. Livestock are being left with minimal feed as the ground cover has disappeared. Native and introduced nutritional grass species are becoming insufficient and not withstanding the large grazing. Green drought is an issue that occurs from long periods of dry, which are then backed with small amounts of rainfall. This is currently affecting the Hunter Valley of New South Wales. This small amount of rainfall produces small but enough growth within the vegetation, often kikuyu, for toxicity to occur. This growth has shown to create more issues than good, where regions which are still bare have small amounts of kikuyu growth with increased toxins to livestock. Reduced rainfall and increased temperatures are truly creating major drought issues. Green drought is becoming more evident from the increased time between sufficient rainfall within our region. Increased irrigation is then needed all the time to minimise the toxicity that suddenly occurs. In response to increased irrigation, dams, rivers and other water resources are becoming diminished, triggering issues to wildlife survival as stated earlier on. Without increasing susceptibility to drought, it is evident that a scientific approach needs to be reflected to consider all aspects and problems both in livestock but also the wildlife and vegetation circumstances that occur from minimal rainfall.